Hello and welcome to the News by Standards. Children starting secondary school in England and Wales in September 2023 have been offered school places. So what should you do when your options are when you're not happy? Children starting Year 7 in England and Wales in 2023 in September found out about their school places on the 1st of March. In Northern Ireland, emails about post-primary school places are issued on the 20th of May. In Scotland, no offers are made as councils decide where children are placed, and primary school offers will be made in England and Wales on the 17th of April. How do parents and carers accept a school offer? In England and Wales, parents who applied online received an email on the 1st of March with details of how to accept the place and the deadline. Those who did not apply online were sent a letter. If parents do not accept by the date specified, the offer could be withdrawn and the place could be given to someone else. Across London, 3 in 10 children missed out on their first choice of school for September 2023. Figures aren't yet available for the whole of England, but in 2022, 83.3% of applicants were offered a place at their first preference secondary school. That percentage had been broadly static since 2014. How are places decided? Looked after children are given top priority, but beyond that, schools can set their own admissions criteria. Some give priority to children from a particular religion or those who pass an entrance exam. Research from the University of Bristol about how 3,250 secondary schools in England admitted pupils in September 2020 found 96% gave precedence to those whose siblings already attended, 88% were more likely to give places to school children, only 5% prioritised poorer pupils. The Nuffield Foundation charity said prioritising local children reinforces geographic inequalities by excluding those who can't afford to live close to the top performing schools, and urged a fairer approach. What if you did not get the school you wanted? In England, if your child is not offered a place at your preferred school, you are usually offered another school listed on your application. If none of your chosen schools have spaces, your child may be offered a place somewhere else. You can join the waiting list for your preferred schools, and these must remain open for at least the first term of the school year. You can accept a place after being on a waiting list even if your child has already started at another school. In Wales, any child not given a place at their first preference school is added to a waiting list. In Northern Ireland, if your child is not offered a place at any of the schools you wanted, you'll be asked to choose a new preference from a list of schools that still have places. In Scotland, the council decides which school in your local catchment area your child will attend. You can request a place at a school outside the catchment area, and the council must allow this if there is space, but it is not guaranteed. How to appeal against a school admissions decision? You can appeal against the decision no matter where you are in the UK. In England, you can appeal within 20 working days, and the case must be heard within 40 days. The final decision is made by an independent panel at a hearing where the council or school explains why the application was rejected, and the parent makes the case for why their child should be accepted. To appeal successfully, parents must show that the proper admissions process was not followed, or that relevant circumstances about their child were not considered. Parents and carers should be informed of the panel's decision within 5 days. If the appeal is successful, the child will be given a place, but if it is unsuccessful, the child can still be added to the school's waiting list. There were 28,687 appeals, 3.9% of new admissions for the 2021 to 2022 academic year. Of those, 6,055, 21.1% were successful. The percentage of appeals made has not yet changed significantly in recent years, although the proportion which was successful has dropped from 26.3% in 2016. In Wales, parents can challenge the admissions authority's decision during an initial appeal hearing. If the panel does not find in the child's favour at this point, the appeal can move to a second stage where parents set out their argument and the admission authority responds. Parents should have the panel's final decision within 5 days. Can I get help with school transport? Parents and carers across the UK may be able to get free or lower cost transport if their child's allocated school is far away. Applications need to go through the relevant local education authority. What if my child has special educational needs? If your child has special educational needs, in England, their education, health and care plan will specify their school. The school must give the child a place. In Wales, a child's statement of SEN will set out a particular school the local authority thinks is appropriate. And what if you applied after the 31st October deadline? If you applied for a place after the deadline in England and Wales, your application will then not be considered until after the first round of offers are made. This means your child is less likely to get a place at your preferred school. However, your child can still be added to the waiting list of the school you wanted.